Hey, Eric.
Hi, Chris.
I've been playing a new video game.
What's it called?
One that came out 2 days ago. It's called Rematch. It's a soccer game. I'm a soccer head now.
You're playing soccer games without me now?
I'm playing soccer games without you. You can download it for $30 on your PlayStation and play with me once they implement crossplay.
No, I don't want to pay for multiplayer. No.
Have you ever wanted to play a sports game but only have to control one guy?
You always control one guy.
But only ever have to control one guy. All the other guys are other guys controlling their own guys. And you got to pass the ball around.
Are there martial arts?
No, there aren't. Well, I mean, soccer is kind of a martial art a little bit.
Well, their previous game was martial arts, the video game, so I was curious.
Yes. You can. I never played that. What's it called? Seafood.
Yep, seafood. That's it.
It does. You can see the DNA in it a little bit because there's a lot of technical things that you have to worry about when dribbling a soccer ball. It's not like just the ball is attached to your character. You actually have to manage the ball, push it out in front of you. Dipsy-doo.
Yeah, I love managing and pushing balls. Are you good at this game? You've been playing people online? You've been beating some ass in the soccer video game?
I'm not very good, technically.
Coach is not good at soccer.
But I am pretty decent when I play. Like, the biggest match you can play is 5v5. And I'm pretty good at that because I know where I'm supposed to be. And so and some people, like, a lot of the game is like, especially since it just came out, a lot of players are playing like 7-year-olds and just chasing the ball around the field.
Oh yeah, no matter, but you only control one guy. Can you like play the reluctant kid who's like, no, don't pass it to me, and just kind of drift off in the back?
You can do that. Yeah, you can do that, but you can also be frustrated with how other people don't understand the game of football.
When you play with other people, are there like 5 real motherfuckers on one team, or do you control one team with one guy and the other guy is one guy with the rest of it? You know what I'm saying?
No, you control. Every player in that game is a
real person,
is an actual person.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is why it's kind of a crazy.
That is
concept.
Like little kid soccer. Then,
yes.
That's cool.
So, I think it's a cool game with a lot of potential. However, with most multiplayer games I get into, I can see myself in about 2 more weeks never playing it again.
Yeah, no, that's how it goes.
That's how it went with Multiverses and all the other multiplayer games that I played.
Mario Kart 64. You know.
Yeah, James Bond 007.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, tell them what I'm talking about. Where's some hot sounds? Welcome to Retrograde Media Conference, a podcast covering classic Japanese role-playing games chapter by chapter, beat by beat. Welcome back to Season 7, Episode 44. My name is Chris, and we're covering Lunar, the Silver Star Story. My name is Chris. Again, I'm joined with Eric. Hi.
I'm Eric. I am not Chris. I'm also playing this video game.
It's true. We're also joined by the RealNet, a collective of goblin gossipers who are watching us record this podcast live on a secret video feed at patreon.com/retroam.
We're also joined by the Fake Net, a telephone from the future, who rented Independence Day on PlayStation despite already owning it on Sega Saturn.
Initializing Fake Net.
I needed to see if either game would let me kill Harry Connick Jr.
I have no idea what Independence Day, the video game, could be, so I'm going to guess it's a light gun game.
That's fascinating, Chris. No, it is an airplane fighting game.
Airplane fighting game, okay.
Did you play the level in Star Fox 64 where you had to help Bill out and defend the pyramid from the spaceship that was coming in?
Mm-hmm.
It's that for like 10 levels.
Oh, like Rogue Squadron for Nintendo 64.
Did not play that, but we're going to go with
Yeah.
Small domed arena. You know what else has a dome on it? A cave.
The moon.
A mysterious cave.
Oh.
That's what plays. And we're back in the Talon mines, Chris. The podcast hosts yearn for the mines. You see that, Joe? It's a meme. It's a popular meme that I'm...
Really?
Jessica compliments her man, Kyle. I never knew we just got out of the Zenobia dipsy, tricky, fucking...
We saved the workers, yes.
We beat up the shadow. We saved the workers, and we saved the girls, too. Our damsels in distress.
Workers are damsels as well.
Workers can... Are all workers damsels? We're being fairly compensated, so I'm not entirely... Well, I don't know if it's fair, but we're being compensated somewhat.
All workers are damsels.
Okay. At the mercy of my healthcare plan and lunch every other Friday.
And the man.
The men. Kyle, this is Jessica speaking. Kyle, I never knew you were such a talented thespian. That was the best acting I've ever seen. And you ad-libbed all of your dialogue. Kyle is a real Kyle about it. He says, thespian. Aren't I the wrong gender for that, Jess? And I wasn't acting. I was just speaking the truth. Is that our second thespian-lesbian confusion thing in this game?
I feel like it is. I was going to ask you the same question. Let me see if this is in the remaster. In the remaster, he says, Thespian, you speaking another language to me or what, Jess? I wasn't acting. I was just speaking the truth.
So, thespian retained, but lesbian joke removed.
Exactly.
Jessica can't believe this shit. Kyle digs deeper. Don't tell me you're going to stand here and deny that you whine like a weak-old puppy. That's weak as in measurement of time, not weak like you didn't powerless.
You didn't feed your puppy.
Yeah.
You're a emaciated puppy.
Mia continues to be a beautiful, optimistic idiot. It's so much fun to watch you two fight. I can always see the smiles in your eyes. Jessica follows that up with, the only thing that's going to be in Kyle's eyes is my fist. Kyle thinks we just crossed the line from playful to pissed. How about a truce until we find Galleon's castle, Jess? Jessica says fine, whatever, and we're off. I move through a few more doors and find myself out on the world map. But Chris, you want to go to Sega CD?
Do we have to?
We have to.
We have to?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it then.
On Sega CD, we go to a town called Marke.
Shepherd.
Mark?
Marke. Marke.
Thanks, Mark.
Shepherd.
Which is the town you visit after getting through the Talon mines. This city is composed exclusively of women, children, and old people. That's a direct quote. The Black Dragon Shrine is in the middle of this village. Dine received orders from Althena to seal away the Black Dragon, which is what depleted all of his magic power. There you go. Why doesn't that have magic power anymore in Sega CD? He didn't forfeit it. He sealed away the Black Dragon, and that took all of his power.
So the entire Black Dragon plotline is completely different in the Sega CD version, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Completely. I mean, the Black Dragon, as far as we know, also like blighted half the world and tore canyons and shit and like made traversal more difficult.
And so in the complete version, he's just sitting on a mountain.
Yeah.
I wonder why they changed that. Because what you're describing to me sounds infinitely more interesting in what happened.
Well, it does sound more interesting, but I think the reason why Dine lost his magic incomplete is a bit more interesting as we find out that reason.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. But why not both?
An NPC tells us that this act by Dine is what pissed off Galleon and turned him against Althena, that she made Dine give up his power to seal away the Black Dragon.
Okay.
That hate was intensified after Althena allowed Dine to die, which is when Galleon joined the vile tribe. Everyone here in this town of Marke is loyal to Althena and hates Galleon. I don't remember if the frontier, as we understand it in Lunar, like a godless wasteland, exists in the original. Like, the frontier is just not, it's the same kind of palette out here.
Oh, is it?
So this is like a town in the frontier that still worships Althena.
Gotcha.
Nash, who's with us, tells an NPC that he would like to ring Galleon's number 2 pencil neck.
Number 2 pencil, eh?
Plot-wise, we have to hand over the hero's quest. Surely that can't be what that's called. The hero's crest, maybe?
Want to play Hero Quest?
I don't like board games. To make it to the Black Dragon Shrine. Then you go through a dungeon and fight the Black Dragon, who has gone insane and is made of bones. After you kill it, Galleon speaks. Here, listen.
Very impressive, Alex. You just killed the only remaining means of becoming a Dragon Master. You're making this way too easy. Now the goddess is completely unprotected. She's mine to control. The world is my oyster!
After that, you receive the Black Dragon armor. You go back to Marke and get the key to Ruid from a girl from the Plains tribe who has escaped. Luna helped her escape, and they made a copy of the key.
Cool.
There's also a lot more talk about Alex being uniquely marked for heroism by his green eyes. But fuck that. Let's go back to PS1 where we're on the moon. The big purple tower on this world map is right ahead of us. We somehow just crawled out of the orange ladder from a fissure in the frontier.
Yes.
Is that okay with you? Are you okay with just getting out of a frontier fissure?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think that we had to do our sneaking mission and it went well. We didn't get to Act 3 of the Goblin Revolt, but maybe it'll come later.
It'll come later. Yeah, there's a fairy area.
I tried to use my magical dragon wings so I could transport back to the overworld.
The vein.
Back to Maribia or wherever. And
it'll work here.
I got some dialogue.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Null says, "What's wrong with the wings, Alex? They're not shining anymore." Mia says, "Althena's magic doesn't extend to the frontier." Null.
I knew he was going to say that.
God has abandoned us.
That's right. Did he say that?
Mia says that. No one says that.
Okay.
The wings are useless until we leave this barren place. But I do believe that there is something there with God being God abandoning these people. Like, God is literally happened.
God is not present. I mean, it's fucked back home too, but it's even more fucked here. So we enter Ruid, the fortress of Ruid. Music Hurry Up plays, and we enter a screen of iridescent fog and
you didn't go to the egg.
Chris, what's the egg?
Well, out here on the world map, there's a big old egg. Did you not see the big egg?
I went there later.
Oh, do you think it's the same?
The contextually appropriate time. I don't know if it's the same.
I do remember going there, and the dialogue was the same.
The egg is called Cadin.
Yeah, okay, so then we'll skip the big old egg.
We're skipping the egg. The egg is available, but we're skipping the big old egg. We'll be there very shortly.
Yes, we'll talk to eggs later. Okay, we're entering Ruid, and we're going in the side door, right?
There are fucking guns, basically cannons, pointed at us from the windows. On CKCD, Ruid gets its own bitmap cutscene with sick music and incredible red, purple, and teal VGA-era art.
Cool.
The teal grindery tower is buried in the clowns in the background in this scene, and I recommend you check it out. Back on PS1, Mia gets on the mic. Mia says, this is where Galleon's horrid ode to destruction is being erected. Kyle has a solution. Don't worry, Mia. We're here to revoke his building permit, remember? It's a contextually sensitive comeback. The gang steps forward, and Null correctly notes that the door looks solid. He wonders how we're going to get through. Mia says she does not detect a magic seal. Kyle tells Mia that the door is thicker than a mug of Temur's finest beer. Jessica compliments that with as, not as thick as your head. She also points out the building we saw near the mine, the one with the unusual shape. She thinks it might be the secret entrance to this place. That's the egg place. Mia, in so many words, thinks we should go check it out too. Kyle smarts off. Jessica calls Kyle incorrigible, and he tells her, not really. I had an apple today. The plumbing's fine, sweet cheeks.
Sweet cheeks, eh?
After she calls him incorrigible, he says, not really. I had an apple. The plumbing's fine. Is that like a constipation, diarrhea?
The plumbing's fine.
Sweet cheeks.
Apples have fiber, poop joke.
Incorrigible? Okay. Yeah, all right. But he confuses incorrigible with constipation?
Dig noise. I think you got it. I think that's it. Or unless...
Fuck, man.
Hold on. Unless he's talking about the other pipes.
Yeah, but how does eating apples help you shoot fat loads?
Well, you know what they say. An apple a day makes you shoot fat loads.
Yeah, that's it, actually. It's nothing to do with dental hygiene.
Yes.
In Harmony, Kyle tells Jessica, slow and steady wins the race, and when she asks him what that means, he tells her, it means when you're in a hurry, run wildly in a circle 10 times, and think about what you just did. Honestly, I prefer the diarrhea and or cum joke, Chris.
Yeah. Well, sorry to disappoint you.
Party up, wander around a bit. We can't do shit despite that left wall looking a little bit like a secret entrance.
Yes. So this whole scene must be optional because I went straight to the egg and got the shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I'm here to check this out first. Optional scene. Chris missed it.
Did someone just say check this out? Because Nash isn't with us, so we can't play the sound bit here. Sorry.
No, that'll be deleted.
Okay, thanks.
World map toward the horizon plays, and noting the patches of greenery, I go over to that green booger dome thing on the southwest side. Chris calls it an egg.
Yeah.
The egg lawn. This is called Cadin.
Cool.
Music Silent Place plays on this craggy moon surface. Below, over a cliff, is some kind of large egg with a crack in it. Maybe even some type of domed housing. But it's inaccessible. We do, however, access the nearby cave up top. I head inside and take the stairs down, and then I get to an identical room and take more stairs down. I emerge down below, next to an egg. I head inside the fucking egg.
Yes.
Now we're in a blue room. There's a haze filter overlaying the cobalt blue surface. There's also egg-like things with black portholes, spiderweb alien gooed into the surface.
This place makes me want to know everything about it. And
yeah,
we're about to find out nothing.
This is
very frustrating.
A mixture of like the egg from Alien and the thing that the monsters are in at the Nibelheim reactor in Final Fantasy VII.
Is this how the Piccolos are born?
Yeah, we're getting some monster genetic theory in here.
Are they growing them?
Maybe.
For the specific purpose of harvesting their labor?
No, they're making workers. They cannot have regular goblin or human sex up here because you can't have sex without God and Althena's green earth, right?
Yeah.
So people must be cloned in egg machines.
Okay, this is the same plot as the Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers.
What the hell?
They made the orcs out of the earth.
The dirt?
The dirt.
The dirt.
The dirt orcs. But these
grow your army.
Yes.
Pikmin.
Yeah, Pikmin. Pikmin, Lord of the Rings, Lunar.
Same game.
Yeah.
It's all the same story over and over again.
Did you talk to the eggs?
Fuck yeah, I did, dude.
Okay, which one you talk to first? I'll pick the top left one first. It's got red eyes. They emerge. It says, I want to leave this place and go back to the Blessed Lands, which I guess is where we're from, right? I want to take back what the humans stole away from us. I want it back. Want it all back. Kyle interjects in my game and he says, what is this? Mia then says, it appears to be a protective cocoon. The walls of the sack absorb the weak magic The walls of the sack absorb the weak magic field of the frontier. How do the walls of the sack absorb the weak magic field?
It's like the wall absorbed, the walls of the field. I got this explanation from Mia after a completely different egg. So maybe the first one you talk to, this is what they say after.
Gotcha. Okay. And then she says it radiates the inhabitant with life-giving power.
Did Mia spell sack S-A-C in yours?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
It's a sack. It's not like a sack of lunch or
the Student Activity Center at U of L.
It could be that, or it also could be. I think that's how it's spelled when
like
you're
a burst
talking
of
about
sack,
a cocoon,
a biological
thing
sack.
Of
fluid. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why nutsack, it doesn't have a K in it. Go ahead.
This, however, is not a scrotal.
No, it's not.
Get it?
No, I get it. Yeah, nuts. Yeah,
Get
balls.
it? Yeah,
no,
balls,
it's very
balls
funny.
joke,
yeah,
balls
balls
joke.
are hilarious.
Yeah.
I love having balls.
I'm going to cut out the part where I explain the joke.
No,
it
makes it even no fun. Yeah,
it'd be
cut
funny
this
that
out too.
Yeah.
And it's even funnier if we talk about cutting it out. And then don't...
The weaker members of the Vile Tribe might have to stay in cocoons all their lives.
Jessica thinks this is horrible, and she can't begin to imagine spending a lifetime zipped up in a hideous flesh bag.
Isn't that just what we do, Chris? Aren't we just zipped up in these hideous monstrosities?
Yes, our sacks. Kyle says, yeah, the Vile Tribe might lead difficult lives, but that's no excuse for them to invade our lands and kill us. Whatever bitterness they have should be directed at Althena, not her creation. Which is a very interesting way of thinking about this, Kyle. Thank you for actually hitting the nail on the head here.
Kyle interprets scripture better than the priestess.
That's true. Jessica says, but living like this might have stolen away whatever reason they once had. I spoke to the sack again, and it said the same thing, but Mia said something different this time.
Oh, yeah?
She said, my teachers at the guild taught me that our entire world was once like the frontier.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica says her teachers at the shrine said the same thing. Althena used her power...
Teacher conspiracy.
Indeed, this is all the fucking teachers. Jessica says Althena used her power to transform our world into the, quote, green earth.
Proper noun.
Because the Vile Tribe was engaging in evil acts, like sodomy, Althena sent them
not
to
in the text. Chris added that.
Yeah, I'm trying to make biblical parallels
here. Yeah, keep going.
Althena sent them to the frontier.
The only place where her magic could not reach. Alex throws dots. So I got that after I talked to a different person. So it must just be like your first 2 times talking to these things, get your character dialogue out of that. Well, the first one I talked to was the one right at the entrance, the first person. He says, it's so cold in here, but I won't be like this much longer. Soon it will be the humans' turn to suffer. Hold on, are these things like restoring themselves in here or growing for the first time in here? Or is this like a timeout punishment thing? Because we thought they were eggs. They're growing them in here, but this seems like this is like a bantha tank.
The one I talked to first was talking about how he's ready to go back.
Yeah.
So
maybe it's where they sleep. There is no sleep. You must go inside the egg. Again, the fact that Lunar doesn't outright explain this with verbose text is actually more interesting than explaining it.
It does, but it doesn't even give you enough nuggets to chew on.
No, these are plenty of nuggies for me.
Okay.
Macaroni and cheese and a big cookie just for me.
Is that all for that one?
Yeah.
The one on the right says, we hate humans, we hate Althena, but we want their green earth.
We want the green earth. We don't need these cursed cocoons. So yeah, maybe this is the vitamin D injection site.
This is how they moisturize.
Yes, this is the lotion. They're putting the lotion on the skin.
Actually, now that I'm a reptile husband, I do know that like some reptiles need to go into moist areas in order to lather their peeling skin so they can get it off.
That sounds high maintenance.
Yes. Reptiles are high maintenance, but they do it their goddamn self. I spoke with the one on the top right, and it says, oh, blessed by Althena, the green earth, and the blue star, soon they will be ours.
That's nice.
It is nice.
The middle one is in some kind of white and blue marble egg. He says, oh, I can hear the grindery, the sound that will lead the vile tribe to the green earth and push the humans out into the frontier. Master Galleon and his grindery will bring us the green earth in revenge upon Althena. That might be a rewritten one of what you just said, or do you have that one too?
No, it's the same.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
I've only got one left.
I think we got them all.
Yeah, these are all mostly the same thing. The green earth, the blue star, soon they'll be ours. In Harmony, the fucked up eggs are more diverse and all have different, like, Krellion's lab levels of monsters inside.
Oh, really?
Better monster design.
Is it like what was her name in the Xenosaga? Betty? Is that her name?
Oh, yeah, Betty. You forgot about Betty. Junior's keeping her under lock and key. Well, Chris, that was so much fun. How lovely. Let's head north. Let's get the fuck out of here. What do you think?
Yeah.
I go up through some hallways, eventually arriving at the first floor area with blue stalagmites. Jessica has a weird feeling about this place. Kyle asks if she still senses danger. She tells him no. This place just feels oddly familiar. I hate it when characters find places oddly familiar, Chris. It means something bad's about to happen. Kyle's going to keep one hand on the hilt of his sword just in case. I step forward and find a purple goblin in yellow underwear jerking off, moving in place.
He does kind of look like he's jerking off.
Mm-hmm.
Both hands.
No, yeah, two-handed. That's when it's good. No one wonders who that is, like we know anyone here. My guy turns around and dances idly like the devil, and he speaks.
Welcome to the village of Cadin. This ain't no village. These are just egg sacks.
They think it's a village. This is a village to their kind, Chris. Don't judge.
We've been waiting for you? That's weird.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Mia thinks he looks like a worker from the Talon mine, so what are you doing here? Then Kyle says, hey, look at that. Oi. It's a statue of Althena.
A statue?
Jessica points out that this is a shrine to Althena. That's why I felt so strange when we came here, she says. Mia wonders what is going on and who are you?
Do any of these guys have names? Like, come on, man. Give me a name.
Loptar, Orgtar, Shrek.
Oh, Shrek.
And Bob Goblin. Remember Bob Goblin?
Bob Goblin. Yeah, we forgot about Bob Goblin. What video game was that from?
This one.
Was it from Vagrant Story?
No, it was this one.
All right.
There was a character in the game called Bob Goblin, an enemy.
Fuck.
This thing then transforms.
The minor flash morphs.
It's a transformer. It's Phacia.
Kyle believes it to be a trap. He yells for everybody to draw their weapons. But Phacia plays innocent.
She will not engage us at this time, she says. You were guided here so that you could learn the way to enter Ruid. For some goddamn reason. The Vile Tribe lost many lives building that armored encampment. And it cannot be entered by any means save one.
So earlier when Phacia said, this is not a trap, I will not engage you, in Harmony she said, this is not a place of contention.
Well, I kind of like that.
I like that as well.
Yeah, this is not a place of contention either. Welcome to the real net. It's not a place of contention, unless I disagree with you.
Speaking of disagreeing, Mia says, which is? Phacia tells us there's a hidden door left of the front gate. I saw that earlier. I saw the hidden door.
Yes, it all makes sense.
Phacia tells us it opened with a password that is given only to select members of the Vile Tribe. Jessica doesn't trust this password system. She asks why Phacia is helping us, why she is telling us all this. Phacia decides to use an honesty.
The Vile Tribe has been sentenced to a slow death for 500 years.
500 years.
500 years.
Is it because they were banished out here, I guess? From the moment we were banished to this barren wasteland, we were dying. She confirming that she's a Vile Tribesman.
She did say we. But some people, when they watch their sports teams, also say we. They're not on the team.
She's left the frontier to go to Maribia to buy moisturizer so she can
That's right. And it restored her skin to its natural luster.
Thank God.
No, think Althena, Chris.
Oh, yes. Sorry. And unless we claim some of Althena's power for ourselves, our end is all but certain to come about during this generation. So they basically just need some of that God juice so they can live. They need
otherwise
the
they're the Doom generation.
Okay, good point. My sister Zenobia said we must seize that power by force, but I believe we should seize it by democracy. No, she says Althena's will must be bent to serve our immediate need for survival. Survival of the fittest, Eric. I do, however, have my reservations about her methods.
Alex throws dots, but Phacia continues.
Do you think Alex has a reservation about her methods?
I don't think he has a fucking thought in his head, dude.
I don't think Alex has reservations. Not about any concept, about any political ideology, not even to a goddamn restaurant.
That's because we're Alex. He doesn't know what a restaurant is. Go ahead.
Phacia continues, instead of sealing Althena's power, I believe we can beg forgiveness. After all, we were the ones that transgressed the bounds of good.
Please tell me what you did.
How do you transgress the bound? Yeah, what did they do? I think, Eric, I really do think it's sodomy.
Maybe in the Victor Ireland version of this?
No, in Althena's...
Why would it be sodomy? Why, of all the sins, why do you pick the fucking...
Because this game is biblical. My version of this game is biblical.
Okay, there you go. That you can continue with that.
Althena is homophobic. And she does not realize the goblins were asexual, so when she saw them all fucking... Well, they don't fuck if they're asexual. When she saw them all...
Well, they could. I mean, you can get pleasure from something. I don't know. It wouldn't have to be like...
Well, they don't... Okay, they don't necessarily... Yes, she saw the goblins fucking, but like you're asexual, you can reproduce on your own, you don't need to participate in coitus. Therefore, you are doing what evil acts, and you should not be licking goblin bum. So you are banished to the dark side of the moon. That is the plot of the game.
There's no evidence to support or deny that theory. So yeah.
Sorry, Phacia. I'm sorry, Phacia. I just kept going. Phacia then goes on to say, I believe that in her love and wisdom, she would welcome us back into her light. For you see, I have watched the progress and discovery you have made on your journey. Really? And I have realized what my sisters is doing is wrong.
I mean, she has been watching. She does beam in more than any of the other ones. Like, remember when she met us in land for some reason?
That's true. That's true. But she was there kidnapping singers.
Maybe.
But yeah. Kyle
gets mad.
He says, man, he says, why should we believe a word of this honey lips?
Honey lips.
Honey lips.
Is that new honey?
No, we've had honey lips before.
We have? Okay. For all we know, this is just another one of your tribal tricks.
How do you feel about tribal tricks?
I feel like it's racist. They may be homophobic, but God is homophobic, Kyle is racist, and the vile tribe is people.
And all is right with this world.
Phacia says you are free to choose for yourself whether to believe what I say. I do not expect your faith in me to be easily gained back. If you insist on seeing me only as an enemy, I would not be surprised. In that case, I would have to fight all of you alongside my errant sisters, because my tribe deserves a chance at a real life in a real world, which I agree with.
Null lays out the moral imperative.
Yeah, he says, what should we do, Alex? She really sounds like she's bearing her soul to us, which I think is true.
Alex, the empty head, says,
not a goddamn thing, only dots.
Jessica thinks we should trust Phacia. Mia believes that not all vile tribe are bad people. That's been clear to me since we arrived on the frontier. They might look different, but they act and feel much the same as humans do. This is Act 3, Chris.
It is?
The Phacia redemption arc is also the Goblin redemption arc. We went around and saw a humanity in many goblins. We even sacrificed our own time and effort to rescue one, and he thanked us.
Are the goblins ever going to come and rescue us at a moment of truth?
Hey, wait a minute. The goblin that got buried in the rubble, that wasn't also secretly Phacia, was it?
I think it was, because one of our characters, Mia, I think, recognized the goblin.
And had because the goblin showed up later, and I don't know.
So it was a work.
Yeah, the whole thing was worked. The goblins have no humanity, just Phacia pretending to be one. We've been fooled again. Kill this lady.
Not necessarily.
We've been manipulated once again. Kyle and Mia agree that Phacia deserves our trust, and we get a choice. We believe you, Phacia, or you can't be trusted, Phacia. I like making progress, so I tell Phacia I believe her. If you say no, Null will just beg Alex to reconsider.
As per usual.
Yeah, there are no real choices. So I tell Phacia I believe her. She replies, the password to open the hidden door at Ruid is Green Earth.
Good.
It's what every member of the vile tribe yearns more than anything to see. It's time for you to settle the question, Alex. Is your strength, the strength in Althena of her children, enough to overcome the power of the Magic Emperor? Meet with him, Alex, and hold out the answer for the whole world to see. Phacia beams out. Alex finally says a word.
He says Phacia's name.
We have control. I heal at the goddess statue. The light to the left of the goddess statue is busted. The right globe light works fine, and I wonder why this is. Okay, I guess I'll walk back over to Ruid as music hurry up plays. We all step forward, and Kyle wonders where this shit is. We walk over and find it instantly. Mia says the password, and the door opens. Kyle wonders what Galleon's going to say when we find him. Oh yeah, he won't be able to speak with my hands around his throat. Heh heh. Heh.
Heh heh. Choking joke is retained in the remaster.
Good. Choke him.
Remastered choking.
Man-on-man choke. Mia frowns and realizes the green earth is something we all take for granted. Jessica adds, but the vile tribe would do anything to live there. It's so sad. And that's some light societal commentary, right?
Yeah, it is.
This life that I'm so mad at when I'm 13, a lot of people would have killed for that life.
Mm-hmm.
Alex throws dots, of course, and I have control. Shit, it's a dungeon in here. Pink floors, railroad rails on the battle screen. On Sticky CD, it is a town and not a dungeon. Like Talon Mines, everyone here was kidnapped and forced to work and built the grindery. Most of these people are men from Marke. All workers, when they can work no more, are used for target practice.
Wow.
There's also talk of someone named Taben inventing a mechanical army for Galleon.
Oh, you mean the invisible guy from the instruction manual?
Question mark.
Yes.
Taben also invented something called a steam engine, which he thinks is more efficient than magic.
So does the PlayStation and Saturn version just completely ignores the machine versus nature thing?
It ignores it, but it's still there's the machine, the steam tank that we fought earlier. Like it's still like in the background if you're looking for it, but I don't think you would ever know it.
I guess
reading the
it's
text.
not directly in the text, so
right.
There's no commentary from NPCs on it.
No, but it can be implied.
Because as we learned throughout the course of studying JRPGs, is that the soul of the game's ethos is in the NPCs.
It is, and
which is why the soul of this game is fucked.
The soul still burns.
Yes.
A lot of stuff from the Sega CD, like the wind spirits and all that stuff, and the water spirits, that is condensed into one NPC in Maribia. So there is remnants of it that are left over for whatever reason. I don't know why.
It just seems like it's more congruent in the Sega CD version when it comes to the world state.
Yeah, the world is more consistent. In a lot of areas, the PS1 version is refined, but it also is maybe too efficient at telling its story, and it gets rid of some of the rough edges and some of the more expanded ideas in favor of a more condensed version of the original narrative thought.
Yeah. Well, That's unfortunate. It seems like that there is no complete version of this game.
No, the Silver Star will never be complete.
No.
What we need is a 5th version, Chris.
No, I think that...
Stop telling this fucking story.
Stop it. Stop doing this. If we're going to do more Lunar, then just do another one. Somebody make another one. I don't care if it's good, bad, doesn't matter. Just make another one.
More. Give me something else.
See what happens.
Steam versus Magic. Go. What do you notice is unusual about the enemies in this screen?
They teleport.
They teleport with a strange, weird organ sound effect.
It is very weird. It's a choice, right?
Hey, quick question. Is there going to be a point to money anymore? We're getting a lot of money here. Is there anything left to buy on this earth?
Starlights.
We'll be not having to pay for those very soon.
I know, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Because like all the rest of the equipment that I think we can find, like the good stuff, is found in dungeons. I don't know that you can buy it anywhere. So an enemy on the second screen steps on a switch, which sends more guys at us. And what better time to talk about all the things we can fight here?
The guys. First one I got is Flash Lord.
Great name.
Yeah, they're cool. They're like wizards with kind of got like their beak is reminiscent of the Mario 2 bird that was on the flying carpet.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
I forgot what they're called.
I forgot as well.
Fake net?
Initializing fake net.
That would be a Pidgeot.
My reference was Cabal from Mortal Kombat 3.
Cabal. He's about to get his soul sucked.
Yeah, a little bit. And they've got these like electric backpacks on that look like they're about to shoot energy lances at me.
Electric spears, yeah.
Yes, I kind of love it.
Glowing ruby red shoulder pad orb thing. There's
Cool.
a lot going on with this guy.
Very cool
He's very
guy.
much a Flash Lord.
Yes, of course. A Lord of Flash.
What do you got next?
Next, I've got my favorite Transformer, Devastator.
Chris, that's not one Transformer. That's all 6 Constructicons combined.
The Constructicons form Devastator, the most powerful robot.
The Devastator in this game is not all 6 Constructicons combined. It is a jittering tank tread machine with a drill arm. It's got the same ruby red orb of power thing. I think that's Taben's thing, is he powers it with rubies, maybe, instead of just steam. Like maybe the steam is a farce, and he's mining gems to power these things.
Maybe they're steam rubies.
Steam rubies, that's it. Those are real.
Next, I've got Baigan.
Baden, leave me alone, I'm Baden. Foot Clan member.
Yeah, Ninja God. And the Master Mirror.
Pink hexagonal mirror.
Yeah, we've seen these guys before.
Well, the loot here includes Silverlight, Starlight, and a Dark Mace. At some point, this fucking guy stands on a door switch and screams. It looks like he and sounds like he's glitching out. Wait, that's not a door switch. I fought him for no reason. Or it's not an exit door switch. What's going on? This dungeon confuses me.
I think the enemy sprite rolls up on top of a switch and unleashes Devastators, and then you have to fight them. And if you kill the enemy before they get to the switch, you might not have to fight the Devastators. I think.
Well, hell, at some point I exit out to a proper city, a foggy blue and purple factory smog city with railroad tracks down the center. I guess this is Ruid. It's a town and there's bad guys everywhere. And finally, we get to kill an entire town.
Finally, it happened. And of note, those railroad tracks lead to the front door that we could not enter. So when we have to exit this place, we can just follow the tracks to get out.
Yeah, that's very helpful. Did you get frustrated with the amount of guys teleporting in front of you to fuck you up in this kind of hard dungeon?
I did, but I'm playing the remaster, so I had 3x battle speed, so it wasn't as bad.
Oh, okay.
It makes a big difference in the enjoyment of this video game, so that is one thing that they implemented that I think is pretty good.
Quality of life, Chris. I have none.
Love it.
Loot also includes a fire armlet for Mia and another Silverlight. Next note, dude, where do I go? Everywhere is a dead end. Oh, right, the middle path with the room with the 2 doors to the right. Of course that's where I go. There's a tri-ring and a booby trap room. Are you kidding me? More hallways and shit full of guys. I've burned through 4 starlights. I might run out. So many hallways with so many robots. One time I missed going into a hallway, slid around the door, and made contact with the enemy I was hoping to avoid. God damn it. Eventually, we make it to a crimson-colored room with a strange golden symbol on the door.
Yes.
I open the machine door as music intrigue plays, and a new portrait of a man with a deep, long brown beard, blue tribal face tattoos, and a silly hat greets us.
He says, well, 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 to what do we owe the honor of this visit, humans? Is he not a human? He looks like Guan Yu.
Well, I don't think that Zenobia and Phacia and Royce are humans in the traditional sense. Like, humans occupy Althena's green earth. These are uncorrupted goblin men.
So maybe there's a level of corruption that occurs that turns you into a goblin from living out here.
Once you go in the egg thing too many times, you goblinize?
You goblinize or moisturize. Those are the only 2 options to live out here.
Is Galleon a human?
Yes.
But he looks weird.
He's just pale.
No, he's got like an ear thing going on, right?
Good question. Let's revisit that once we see him again.
Okay.
He's not wearing his goddamn helmet.
It's a hat.
It's not often we receive visitors here. In fact, we discourage the practice.
This is Taben, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know why he was such a mystery man, but here he is.
Yeah, it's like, were you satisfied with this reveal, or is it just like, oh, who the fuck? Oh, okay.
Oh, just some guy. Like, this is not...
I didn't see his portrait in my mom's car ride home in the instruction book.
This is the whole thing with Might. Like, Might is some guy in a tower, and that's it.
This is also some guy in a tower.
This is also some guy in a tower.
This is also some guy in a tower.
There's not some sort of subplot between the two, I don't think. Maybe there is. I don't know. The camera pans upward and we see his sprite. He's holding a cane. He must be old.
I said he was becaned. Why did I write that?
Becaned.
He's on a balcony above us. The room is full of strange machines. Ruby spheres pulsing from orange to red. Vats of glowing green ooze. Illuminated golden turbines. Shit like that.
This place looks cool.
It's pretty good. He's got that ruby technology, too.
Steam rubies. Please. Jessica says, who are you? And he says his name is Taben, and this, as they say, is your lucky day.
He's got a lot of, like, wells, and as they say. Is he trying to get epic?
He is. He knows that he's not cut out to be a ho-ho-homan, so he's going to be a well.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yes. For you see, you have come at precisely the right time to witness the extraordinary. Today is the debut of my latest invention, the Mobile Magic Masher. I think he's talking about a Gundam.
In Harmony, Taben is wearing like one of those Hot Topic Goku button-ups, an oversized print shirt, but with no print. It's just purple.
Hot Topic Goku button-up is a perfect descriptor for any, like, loud t-shirt.
Yeah.
Or, loud button-up shirt.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah?
What's the manual say about Taben?
Taben's portrait in the manual is just a yellow question mark on a black background, as we discussed. It says, Taben is an evil inventor who has begun work on a mechanized castle. A metroplex, if you will. He has enslaved the people of Talon in order to mine for minerals that he needs to complete the fortress, known as the Grindery. With the Magic Emperor backing him, Taben's grindery will be unstoppable.
Never stop the grind. Wake up and grind.
I think that if you listen to this podcast, you should know how many episodes of The Grind aired on MTV. That was something.
Oh, yeah, that was an incredible number.
Yeah, it was really high.
More than most soap operas.
Yes, it was like more than The Simpsons. Can Taben be stopped before he makes the grindery operational? Question mark.
Taben appears to have no voice role. Sorry, that's why Taben has no portrait. If he has no voice role, he may not appear in any anime cutscenes, which means they couldn't grab a frame for his portrait.
Oh, you solved it, Eric.
Like, is that it?
No one drew Taben.
In anime.
And
Victor, they drew his portrait, but all those portraits are from anime.
Here's what happened.
He only respects anime.
No, he respects anime, but like when he was writing the character descriptions to go in the manual,
yeah,
somebody came back to him and says, we don't have a good resolution photo for Taben to go in here, whole body drawing. And he
full
said,
Tabe.
And Victor said, fuck this. I wrote it. Put it in there.
Question mark. That's right.
Put a question mark. That's exactly what happened. I will not be convinced otherwise.
Well, Kyle replies,
sounds interesting, but you might want to think twice about the name Bud.
Bud.
By the time we're done, you'll be changing the name to Immobile.
Taben no-sells the horrible joke.
Yeah. Alas, your feeble words won't save you. Human, it's time to introduce those who disobey the Magic Emperor to the true meaning of terror.
Null doesn't like the sound of that. Mia senses a powerful magic close by. Music. Magical weapon Nash plays.
Ah, fuck, that's Nash's music.
It's an unportraited dialogue box and it speaks.
You didn't listen to me. What if he should have said,
check this out.
I won't let you.
I won't let you.
He should have said,
I won't let you.
Or, check this out. I don't have that handy. But he said, you didn't listen to me. I warned you, but you didn't listen. How ignorant and irresponsible can you be?
The gang look around in confusion, and it's Kyle who recognizes the voice.
I recognize that voice. Afraid to show yourself, traitor? You should be.
The voice responds,
afraid of you? Ha ha ha. You're the one who's going to feel fear.
Damn.
Kyle.
A door on the left side of the floor opens. The elevator comes up, and with it is Nash in a fuckhead mechanical chicken costume. It's got a cape and a dumbass headdress. Nash's dumb face is sticking out of it. It's way worse than the Hammer the Supplier incident from Xenogears.
It is. His magical staff has like 4 pulsating red lights on it, like mechanical...
Ruby technology.
Steam rubies on it. But the thing itself looks like a mirror.
Yeah.
Which is in character for Nash.
He's vain.
Yes.
Brushes his hair.
He's from Vane, after all.
Nash we never put that together, didn't we?
Fuck.
Goddamn. Nash attempts to cut a promo.
Yeah, he's got a new portrait, by the way. He looks like a goddamn banana. He says, inside this armor, my power is amplified beyond measure. You can't stop me. You can't even hope to slow me down. Your only choices are submission and servitude or failure and death.
Now I'll ask Alex if Nash looks like a giant chicken. I like how they're completely just no-selling this dipshit.
That might be the funniest line in the game in context with the situation. I wish Alex would have said, he looks like a chicken to me, Null, instead of just saying nothing.
Finally.
Nash says, if you value your lives, you'll cease your disobedient course and obey the Magic Emperor.
Cease your disobedient course is very Nash. I like it.
It is.
Don't force him to destroy you and everything you care about. Kyle responds appropriately.
Shut up, you moron. You think I'm going to listen to you after what you've done? I'm going to knock you and that ridiculous getup of yours to the blue star and back.
Nash responds.
I'll kick your arse to the moons and back.
Nash does not say that. Instead, he says,
I wasn't able to talk any sense into you before. So why should you start listening? Now I'll have to use force, but you don't fret. I shan't kill you.
Shan't.
Shan't.
That comes later and not at my hand.
Nash steps forward, tells us all to check this out, and then zaps everybody but Mia. The gang hurl insults at Nash, so he hits them with lightning again. They all go into sleepy mode, except Mia. Loser Boy speaks.
Mia, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt anyone. I did all this for you.
Mia says Nash's name. Mia is now Alex, then walks over to him and calls him an
idiot.
Capital letters. Mia jumps up and slaps Nash in the face.
Is that a bespoke animation, or did they just do some interesting sprite work with her like pushing animation?
It looked bespoke to me.
All of the characters have like a pushing animation that they sometimes deploy when they're like casting magic on sick boys or something.
Yeah.
And it looks like they kind of combine that with a drag and drop to the face. It's pretty good.
Music, Silverlight plays, and we get to see the rare Mia is Mad portrait. Mia goes on one.
Did you really think that doing this would make me happy? What made me happy was when you were helping us, when you were helping Alex. Don't you understand why he's trying so hard to save Luna? Don't you understand anything, you dumb bastard?
In Harmony, Mia frames it more like, what's the point of only saving us if the rest of the world dies?
Yeah, it's a good point. She should tell him to go to therapy, a-hole.
Nash replies, and dude, his portrait has a red hand slap mark on his face. That's pretty good.
It is pretty good. I like that a lot.
Mia softens. She says, please, Nash, please stop this cruel charade. I love you, Nash. But I hate what you're doing to us.
I don't believe you, Mia.
Will Nash be affected by the power of love?
It's possible, but I feel like the power of friendship is stronger than the power of love in the world of Lunar.
I do. I think these are all mostly friends. We're sometimes lovers. Nash takes a step forward. On the other side of the screen, our gang wakes up. Nash says, I'm sorry, Mia. I really messed things up this time, didn't I? I'm sorry, Mia, and all of you. I thought I was doing what was best, but I was really only thinking about myself. I only wish I could take back everything I've done. Music, Hurry Up resumes, and Alex now says Nash's name. Taben sees the plans breaking down and gets back on the mic.
Alas, despite this little change of heart, the power of my invention must be known. I won't let you all depart without a minor demonstration via remote control.
He hits a button and the face-sized bird cluck thing on Nash's head perks up. Taben continues.
Behold the power of the mobile magic masher humans.
An alarm clock sounds and Nash hits us with more lightning. Kyle predicted this quadruple cross or whatever it is at this point, and he says,
I knew that apology was just another damn lie. You are dead, Nash. Dead.
Nash claims he didn't do anything, and it's true. He never told us to check this out.
True.
Mia says Nash's name. Nash begs for help, and then music, stand and fight plays as we're facing off against the magic masher.
Yes.
I unfold the same plan. One round of buffs, then individual magic attacks until victory is achieved.
Is there any other plan in this game, Eric?
No.
Than what you just said?
It's the same plan every single time.
You're totally right.
Like sometimes you can use some dragon healing when, to shift around your magic stuff.
Yeah, there's some resource management that is required, like in the final battle and maybe the second to last battle, but that's about it.
Before this fight, I used a bunch of starlights to heal my magic, my MP up, and I think it was all for naught because this was kind of easy.
Yeah.
Jessica also, Magic Masher Nash hits Jessica for 1 damage with his scepter. Is that intentional? Did that happen? Do you get any weird, like...
In my game, he hit Kyle for 1 damage.
Okay.
So I think that it's just a level of...
His physical control is only 1 damage, whereas his...
Yeah, maybe so. This thing has got a pretty cool animation.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Like when he's charging up with the lightning on his staff.
He does Thunder Bomb, which is that a regular lightning attack, or is that...
It is.
Okay.
It's one that he has.
I wasn't sure if that was part of his current...
Let's check this out. Do you think that this entire scene would have been more effective if Nash was not under the control of Taben and Nash would have actually tried to fight us?
But that would betray his character too much. Like if he was driven to an insane rage, that could put him in a position that most players would find more unforgivable than what he's already done.
That's true.
Like, I mean, if he was I don't know. It would be kind of a fucked I mean, you could do something interesting with that where he would be massively powerful in that machine and kill all of your party members, but he wouldn't be able to hurt Mia, and Mia would have to kill him. Like, that could have prevented some interesting tension right there.
That would have been cool.
But they didn't do that.
There is a particular, I won't go too in depth on it, but there is a particular battle in Xenogears where the boss does not attack Ellie.
Oh, yeah.
There's some stuff.
It can be done.
Some stuff that can be done. Some story that can be told with the battle mechanics, which I don't think this game ever tries to do, with the exception of maybe the Alex versus Kyle fake fight.
The Tempest fight.
That's true.
And the Master Mel fight that was optional.
Yeah, that's true too.
We get that victory music, and everyone in my game levels up to 38 or 39.
Cool. My guys are already 41.
Fuck off. After the battle music, Silverlight plays, and to my surprise, Taben didn't flee. He stuck around to watch. He says,
Quite a disappointing performance, I must admit. Ah well, back to the drawing board for that one, I suppose. ... Enough of the games, though. The time is at hand for the main event.
Hogan versus Mr. T.
The unveiling of my life's work.
The Grindery!
My dude exits stage left after laughing and bah-ha-haing. Nash is now out of his fucking contraption. He struggles to speak. Kyle begs Nash to say something stupid. Give me a reason to slap you silly, you mentally castrated nincompoop.
Oh, that's not what he says in the remastered version, Eric. It's been remastered out of there.
What has it been remastered to?
You brainless nincompoop.
What do you prefer, Chris? To be brainless or mentally castrated?
At least I could.
There's no balls in your head.
At least if I was mentally castrated, I would have an excuse for being dumb. But if I'm brainless, I think I was just. I'm born that way. I'm just brainless.
Yeah. Nash throws dots. Kyle smiles and tells him that's better. Jessica performs an empathy. She says, "Come on, Kyle. I think Nash knows what he did was stupid. I mean, really stupid. And if Mia didn't slap some sense into him, nothing will. I forgive you, Nash. I'm going to keep my eye on you, of course, but I forgive you." Null asks Alex if he forgives Nash, and we get a choice. We're all friends, aren't we? Or, I can't forgive you.
Can't do it.
I'm out of missiles.
I know we've already talked about this, but would it have been more interesting if somebody else doubted the party in turncoat like this? Like, why did it have to be Nash a second time?
Oh, yeah, because it's so easy to not trust Nash.
Yeah. Like, I mean, what if, like, if Mia had lost the faith? And, like, Nash was like, I lost it at 1.2, but we can, I don't know. Again, we're just rewriting a better game. A different game.
No, better game.
The choices are, we're all friends or I can't forgive you. What'd you do, Chris?
We're all friends, aren't we?
If you can't forgive you, unless you promise that your traitorous ways are in the past, Nash will swear never again, and Mia is glad to hear Nash say those words. But if you say we're all friends, Mia smiles and says, welcome back. Also, they say besides we'll need his help to stop Galleon, which is a little bit...
I wish they would have said we're going to need him to use items.
Yes, he needs to have items.
Because he is kind of the item mule for the party here.
He's my iteman. Nash replies, Mia, everyone thank you. Taben wasn't lying about the grindery. It's an armored castle that moves. In fact, it's very nearly complete, and once it starts moving, it cannot be stopped, so we mustn't waste any time. Did you wish you could have Nash in his chicken suit for the rest of the game? If there was like a more powered up version of Nash.
Oh, if he could summon that whenever he wanted to.
He got his Omni gear.
Like his gear. Yeah. That would be really cool. This game doesn't go quite so far, but we did get like Alex version 2, but it would have been cool if we had got two.
If you'd level up everybody, if everybody got their version 2 sprite outfit.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool.
What do you think version 2 of Kyle would be?
He's completely naked.
He gets a helmet. Oh, he gets less clothes. Okay. Yeah, he becomes like traditional like barbarian.
He's got like Edward 40 hands happening.
Edward 40 hands? He dual wields swords?
No, 40s. Bottles of liquor.
Oh.
Yeah, are you familiar with the Edward 40?
I'm familiar with that, but I thought that you were saying that he could do that with swords.
I mean, maybe it's like a liquor that turns into a sword. It's like, I don't know, man.
2 swords, 1 loincloth.
Yeah. Kyle can't believe this shit. A moving castle. I think you're still dizzy from that slap Mia gave you. Nash tells him it's all true, but no time for details now. We have to reach the activation room. Alex says Luna's name, and Null gets us on the move. I have control. Music hurry up plays, and I save my video game. All of my HP is restored, but not my magic. That's fucking awesome.
Cool.
I ascend the staircase and start pulling at levers on the weird machine. Null thinks the levers look pretty cool. He wonders if it's okay to touch them. Jessica tells Null she doesn't think so. You might blow this place up. Kyle has a better idea. We'll go outside and let Nash hit the switches. That way, if the tower blows up, he's the only one who gets killed. What do you think? Nash thinks that Kyle should shut up.
That's a curse word.
Okay. Well, I enter the left door. We walk in a room across a metal platform. That brings us to another room full of wires and circuitry. Magic Emperor, Galleon, and Taben are there, but we have to go to our own wires and circuitry that we call the real net.
Initializing RealNet.
Well done, Eric. Hello, RealNet. Nice to see you again. Kal-El says, Hero Quest the board game or Hero Quest the adventure computer game? Either way, I'm
Board
in.
game.
I have the new version of Hero Quest, the one that was on Kickstarter. I think it was on Kickstarter. I don't know. It's a big box. Anyway, Joe Peasy for Sheezy says, I think there should be a vote to make Chris's dad come on the podcast and tell stories about going to video game stores and avoiding late rental fees and shady backdoor deals to allow his kid to play games like Tactics Ogre, etc.
Do you think your dad would remember any of that? Because I know mine certainly would not.
I doubt it. He might remember the Ogre Battle thing.
The Ogre Battle, because he went out of his way to make a special thing happen. I think, like, my dad would have memories of going to Blockbuster every Friday and then deciding it was too expensive and we can't do it anymore, which it was too expensive. And my parents, God bless them, we had so many fucking late fees all the goddamn time.
Yeah. My parents were pretty big sticklers for taking the shit back on time.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember what game it was, but I remember begging my parents just like, let me just keep it one more day, please.
I did that as well. I was like, I would secretly hope they would forget about it so I could have it one more, even though I would just be at school the next Monday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I must see the third ending for Twisted Metal 2. What's going to happen to Axel?
Azelle says, so this... What happened to Axel? I don't know why that broke me.
He fucking ripped his arms off and floated.
Yeah, it's true.
It was fucked up.
Damn.
No missiles.
Azelle says, so is the implication that this were the original inhabitants of the moon and our blue-haired waifu committed mass genocide by terraforming their world?
I mean, the moon in its natural state is cratered, and I think that, again, the game, you're thinking harder than the game ever has. But I think that's a read that is possible. The better question is, where did humans come from? Are humans goblins that have seen God's light?
Are humans goblins that have seen God's light?
Maybe that's why Zenobia and Phacia and Royce look more humanoid, is because they've been spending time on the green earth. And the sun has restored their
natural
beautiful
beauty?
skin. Yeah.
Hmm.
And like Galleon in his pale skin is halfway because he's always enshrouded. I don't know.
I don't want to say that the game never thought about this stuff, because I think it's somewhere along the lines somebody thought about this stuff. It just didn't like make its way into the game to where we can really understand it. And maybe it did make its way into the game and it was corrupted.
Was this in the era where there would be a lore Bible that preceded the creation of something that they would draw from, if not necessarily include?
I'm sure. I'm sure. I don't know how games are. I don't know how this game was written. We don't really have a lot of information on how any of these games are written, especially the Japanese ones.
You have 3 months. Here's a bunch of alcohol. Go do it.
But I could see that. Eraser says Phacia looks like she's headed to the Velvet Room.
Yeah.
The dude says Phacia has been heavily foreshadowed to this turn, but much more so to the player than the characters themselves.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Isn't that what, dramatic irony or something? I'm not well read enough to put when the viewer knows something the protagonist is not.
I think that's correct. Eraser says Mechanical Blastoise Wizard.
That's a good name.
Kamek is the Mario wizard. Kamek is not who I was thinking of, but those guys also have Kamek mouths. I was thinking of the little bird that flies on the magic carpet that's in Mario 2 only.
Yeah, Kamek is not in Mario 2, right? Kamek was a Mario World intro type
I
thing?
think so, yes.
I've never really respected Kamek.
Yeah, they started putting him in Mario Tennis and stuff like that, and Mario Kart. Nah, I don't agree with that.
No.
I think we stop at Birdo.
We stop at Dry Bones.
How do you feel about Dry Bowser?
Terrifying. Utterly terrifying the first time I saw that.
I think he looks really cool.
Yeah.
The dude says about Taben, his hat looks like it's made out of several hats.
What a terrible thing to say to somebody about their hat. You couldn't decide on one. It's a hat on a hat on a hat made from many hats.
John Doe says it's honestly wild that Nash gets forgiven after all this shit.
Yeah, I don't think this game... There may have been a draft of this game where you did kill... Well, no, there was never a draft where you kill Nash because they're fated lovers and what. It just seems like it doesn't sit right.
Remind me, did we have to fight Nash in Sega CD? Or did he just turn back?
No, this machine clucker thing, he just went back, like he just said, I'm sorry, and he was back.
Okay.
That was back in like POW or something.
Azelle says a conquering god perverting an entire civilization to her likeness is pretty damn metal. That is true. Although we don't know where I know where Althena came from.
Yeah, the moon?
No, she's from the multiverse.
Oh, the multiverse, right.
Yes,
That's actually a deliberate misreading of Athena. They just added an L to it in her trip to the different multiverse to differentiate her and not get sued by the Greek gods for copyright.
Yes, and she got stuck here, and therefore she wanted to create a humanity in her own image. Or have humans like she was used to, and she somehow got magical power and was able to do that.
That's also Kratos.
Yeah?
Kratos is her son, and he got sent back to the other real multiverse, which for the God of War games.
Boy.
Is Kratos Athena's son?
No, he is Althena's son.
Oh, Kratos is Althena's son. Damn.
Boy.
Kal-El says that goddess came from the moon.
From the moon, yeah.
Anyway, Thanks, RealNet. We'll see you in the next episode of Retrograde Amnesia. This has been a production of Retrograde Amnesia, recorded on June 24th, 2025. Thank you, Mark,
Shepard.
for the intro music.
How come Eric never says thanks?
Find us on Bluesky and or YouTube at Retrograde Amnesia. If you like this podcast, you can support it on Patreon at patreon.com/retroam and get ad-free early access, bonus episodes, miniseries, live streams, and more. Eric, until next time.
Have a big dream.
Yes, we will kill Nash. Okay, we are out of here. Thank you for joining us once again on Retrograde Amnesia. We'll be back soon with more Retrograde Amnesia, which is a podcast about video games.
It might even be Vagrant Story.
It might. Yeah, next time it's probably going to be Vagrant Story. I'm going to be streaming that soon too. So thank you all, and we'll see you next time.
Have you seen Transformers 1? It is on Prime now. I watched it with zero expectations. You know, I was a hater beforehand. It's real fucking good.
Yeah.
It is tremendous. I wish I had seen that as a kid instead of the one that I saw.
I have been wanting to. Kids saw it.
At the Super Bowl party, right?
Yeah, they haven't.
I mean, I'm definitely a hater on adults watching children's media, but there's enough, like, it references the 86 movie in a lot of ways that don't feel stupid and dumb and cheeky. Like, it's very clever with that shit. It does good things with the characters. Like, I think it is a tremendous achievement, and I am so sad it fucking bombed.
Oh, did it bomb? Do you want to hear some nonsense?
I don't have to answer that question. Mark just says his thing, and then the music plays. I refuse to answer that question.
Walking Designs is me. I went too far. Let me twist my knob a little bit more.
Fuck.
Come on, knob. Oh, God. Okay, now I know what happened. Here it is. Sorry, I'm going to have to change video in a second, too. I would have realized that we would have finished this on the last podcast.
It's an experimental system, folks.
Yeah, it is. Lesbian, you speaking to me in another...
Back on PS1, Mia gets on the mic.
You mean Jessica?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay,
but
time for the password? Password?
No.
Oh, well, go ahead then.
Kyle tells Mila, Jessica, Kyle's call. I head inside, take the stairs down. Then I get an identical room and take a more... Do that sentence over. The blue face. Pick one.
Okay, I'll just pick one. How about this? I'll pick the...
Mia interjects.
You mean Kyle? How does that... How does the wall... How do the wall... She says, she, just... She says, she, just... That's all that I have for this sack. Would you want to speak to another... Oh. Althena says, our... The green earth, blessed by Althena, the green earth.
There might be a rewritten one. I want to leave this place and go back to the blessed lands. I want to take back what the humans stole away from us. I want it back. I want it all back.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I just did.
Okay. The same one, I guess, that me, Eric, and I already wrote.
Shit! God damn it! Shit! Our end is all but certain. To come about. Oh, to come about. Okay. I think let me see what I did. Oh, I did too.
If you pay
the next, I've got what the fuck?
I don't have that. 2 of which went up for pre-order 4 hours ago. You can get Bone Crusher and Mixmaster today, Chris?
When I was cleaning my office out, I found this document.
Oh wow, that is my greatest Photoshop work of my life.
Yes, Eric made a
sample for your wedding invitation.
A fake wedding invitation.
It was real. It just got rejected for use. Can you hold that up?
I'm going to hold it up. It has my name on it, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. It says, if you're on the RealNet, you can see this. It has Devastator from Transformers, and it says "Merge for the Kill," and it says,
the unification of 2 people into one marriage.
Yeah, it says "Be there," and it says "Where my wedding is," and at the bottom it says "Motherfucker."
Your wife asked me why I put that, and I was like, "Well, it's command be there, motherfucker."
There was too much yellow space at the bottom. You needed to fill it in.
That's the original document that I printed too. I got in trouble for printing that where I printed it. I'm glad that you retained it.
Where'd you print it at?
Work.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to put it back under there so I don't lose it.
Well, anyway, the Devastator in this kit, I can always get you another one. I still have the file.
And he says his name is Taben, and for you see, you have come at the precisely... You have... Yeah.
What's the manual say about Taben?
I don't know, that's a good goddamn question. You're going to have to send that to me because I don't think he's in the guide. I forgot we had more new characters to discuss.
How do I use internet?
Internet is fun.
Check the secret Discord channel.
Maybe, probably not.
All the time. Continue.
And Victor, he wrote, here's...
It's way worse than Hammer the Supplier.
I'm going to knock you out. Can I do a loser voice? I don't want to do a loser voice. What made... Fucking God damn it.
What made fucking God damn it. Oh, well.
Enough of the games, though. The time at hand is... time...
Well, he said back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Did you do the other one at all?
No.
I do have to go by like 7:40, so we've got like 10 more minutes.
Do you want to check out the controls here and then RealNet?
Sure.
Okay.
That brings... Are we doing this? You want to do the anime?
Oh, the Magic Emperor's up here. No, we should probably stop here.
Okay. Let me get a better outro on that. Where did I...
Oh, that's not the RealNet.
Make sure and select the right window.
I was in my Taben thing. Okay.
Blessed lands, our one to take back.
Playtime's over!